Hello everyone. This session let's go with the trigonometric function. In fact, we also can call it a circular function. Why circular function? Because it can be uh, calculated and treated as the point that's in a circular. Of course, any point. Okay. So we have totally six trigonometric function. They are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, second cosecant. Okay, so now we based on this graph. We can think about this point is on the graph, is on the circle. Okay, same as before below. Okay, so this is the data. So what's the sine data is the height y divided by radius r, right? Sometimes we just simplify r as equals to 1 unit. Okay, why not, right? So we can simplify for that. So the cosine here is the x coordinate divided by r, and tangent is the two side of this. This can be treated as a right triangle, right? At right angle here, right? Right triangle, right? So the two sides, y divided by x, and the cotangent is vice versa, x divided by y. And we have another inverse. One is cosecant. Cosecant is a reverse of the um, sine. Sine. So you can see that it's like a hypotenuse, right? R divided by y, and second is hypotenuse divided by x. So here I'm writing some I cannot say solution, but equation, right? Equation f equals to right. So sine data equals to 1 over cosecant, right? Because they just reverse. So second data is equal to 1 over right? And tangent, so you can tangent is what I'm writing is equal to 1 over cotangent, that's right. It's also equals to sine divided by cosine y. Because if you just see the formula, y sine divided by cosine y divided by r over x divided by r equals to y divided by x. So yes, so tangent equals to sine theta divided by cosine. Okay, so after we know this six concepts of the trigonometric function, I will give you some very basic angles of the uh, those kind of the trigonometric function, their result. In fact, this is very common, and somehow we need to remember this. If you don't really remember this, you need to find a way to solve this immediately. Okay. So you can see in the graph here, I draw a circle, and I draw how many line? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you include it in x and y axis, so totally have 6, 9, right? So every line in between, they have 30 degree. 30 degree. Okay. So we all know that we can treat angle as a start line and end line, right? And the start line lies in the x-axis, right? In the positive x-axis, and then with the center revolve by the center of OO here, 0, 0, and they revolve by R, right? R is the radius, and then just go up. And when the end line stops somewhere, they form an angle. So we call this is a degree, right? What's the angle here? It's 30. They keep on going, can go there. This is another 30 between these two angles, right? So let's same angle, but for the whole angle from start point until the green line is 60, right? Same. If you go to the y-axis, you can say it's 90. If go to the black line, we can go what? We can say what? 120, right? And then how about here? It's 150. Let's come back here. 190. How about come here? 190 plus 30 is what? 180 plus 30 is 210, right? And then here is 240, right? 240. Here is 270, right? And then how about here? 300, right? So this is what? This is 330, right? Then 360, right? Now we just now we talk about is the based on the mm, clockwise. How about anti-clockwise, right? So anti-clockwise, if you go here, if you go anti, you have to be at a negative, right? You have to be at a negative. So if you anti, let's just draw here, make this clear. If the angle, if n9 goes from, okay, goes from the horizontal x-axis, go to this direction, 330 degrees. So this will be negative 30, right? This will be negative 30. So yeah, this will be negative 30, right? So you might just remember what I'm talking about when you go here is a 360. Sorry, 330. Am I right? 330. So, but they are four in the same. So they're same, right? They're same. They're same. Okay, they're same. Okay. So let's have the result of those kind of special angles. Okay, that's first writing sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is equal to what? So you can just observe by this triangle. Okay, this triangle. Okay, just this triangle. Just give example like here's A. Okay, this is O. Okay, the center. Okay, AC. So make it C. And if like, sorry, it's not very clear. The point A should be lies on the circle, right? So it should drop down here. Here is B. Okay, this is horizontal, right? Okay, so if remember, if this is ABC triangle is a right triangle, and except the right triangle, another angle is 30 degree. If you length before that, then the one side AB is 1/2 of the AC hypotenuse, right? So if you notice that, this is the result. So sine 30 degree should be 1/2. How about cosine? Cosine is what? Cosine I'm here writing is what? Square root of 3/2. Why? Because we learned before that, right? If it is a right triangle, if the right triangle, if its length is A, this is B, this is C, then A square plus B square is equal to C square. Am I right? So now C is R, right? R is 1. And then A is 1/2. So it's what? Sorry, B is 1/2. So A square plus 1/4, right? So A is equals to what? Exactly here, right? Yeah. A is equals to 2, 3, right? Right? Okay. So cosine 30 is square root of 3/2. How about tangent? Tangent is sine divided by cosine. All right. Sine divided by cosine is what? Is equals to 1/2 divided by square root of the 2. So it's what? So it's the square root of 3 over 1, right? This is tangent. So cotangent will be what? Cotangent will be square root of 3, right? So of course, if you ask cosecant, it will be 2, right? Second will be 2 over square root of 3. So this is a special angle, 30 degree. And another one will be, special one will be what? 60 degree. 60 degree, if we still put in a triangle, right triangle, the opposite of another angle will be 30 degrees. So we just like change the position of that angle, right? When we are 30 degrees, 30 degree, 60 degree, and the 90 degree of this right triangle. But right now, we change to 60 degree, the triangle no change, right? Just the corresponding opposite, the x and y are changed, but r not changed, right? So 60 will be what? So you can think about the 60, the sine should be equals to cosine. Am I right? The cosine should be equals to sine. All right. Alice will be the same. Alice will be the same. Right? Alice will be the same. Okay. Okay. So let's go up for one more. Another one is sine what? 120, right? 90 we will not count. 90 is the y-axis. So y-axis we all know the x is already equal to 0. So that's different, right? That's quite easy, right? So 120. So let's go to see 120 here, huh? 120 here. This is 120. Okay. This line, the black line is 120. 120. Okay. If you count, if you calculating 120, somehow it's when you get the x and y, yes, it's a little confused, right? But if you think about that, um, the 120 is similar as another side from x-axis, but from the negative sides go to the 60 degree. They will be fall on the same line, 120, right? So, but the difference is, what's the difference is? Difference is x is negative. X is negative, right? So we can treat it as sine 120 as what? Sine 20 as a what? As a negative, right? A negative sine of what? 60 degree, right? 60 degree. In fact, I should write in degree, okay? 60 degree. So we already know what is a 60 degree sine, right? 60 degree is square root of 3 over 2. So we now just need to add this one, all right? Because y here is positive and x is negative, and same go to cosine, right? Same as cosine is a negative cosine of 60 is negative 1/2. So same as this way. So if we go to another 60 degree, no, another 60, another 30 degree, okay, another 30 degree. Another 30 degree will be sine 150. Sine 150 will be looks like what? Will be looks like what? As the same way, it looks like from another side of the what? Another side of 30 degree, but it will be negative, right? Sine 30 degree, right? So this will be negative 1/2. So same with other 6 one. Okay. So other special number or should be remembered are sine what? 180 will not. So 220 will be count. Okay. And what others? So 240 will be count. Okay. And then 270 degree will be count. 300 degree will be count. 270 will not count. 270 is the y-axis below negative, right? We're not. So 300 will be count. 300 will be count, and 330 will be count. Okay, so understand this. Another special one you can see is below. This one we have. You can see that it's very clearly. You can see the angle. It's 45 degree, right? It's 45 degree, right? So what's the sine 45 degree? Opposite this side, right? So let's just make it simple. Okay, x r. Remember, based on the right triangle and another two angles in this right triangle are 45, 45. So we know that x equals to y. I mean by length, right? And equals to how many r? If r equals to 1 equals to what? If you don't remember, let's just use the same way that's accounting, just x squared plus y squared equals to what? R squared. So x squared plus y squared same equals to 2x squared, right? Because they're equal to 1. So x equals to what? 1/2. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. So this is x. X and y are same. Am I right? It's like this way. And 1/2 is can be like what? Simplify as can be as square root of 2 over 2. Am I right? Yes, right. So so sine 45 degree equals to what? Equals to it's both exactly here because r is 1, right? The cosine should be same because they are side x and y are same. So cosine 45 degree. And you can also write in a cosine pi over 4. Pi over 4 is 45 degree, right? So it's equals to same, right? How about tangent? Tangent 45, we definitely know is 1, right? Cotangent definitely we know also 1, right? So vice versa, the cosecant is what? Cosecant 45 degree should be square root of 2, right? So secant is also square root of 2. Okay, so today we introduce the sixth trigonometric function. Okay, so please do some kind of exercises when you in your free time. Please try to remember those special angles because they will always happen, always encounter. Those kind of angle that's not like this one. You might not be always used. Like I will give you the angle is 71. So you definitely don't know what's their result, right? They need to be really need to calculate it. But aside from this will be easy. And others angle will be like 0, 90, 180. 270, definitely that's also will be very easy, right? Okay, so thank you very much to join this session.